According to spoilers for Young and the Restless, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, had a covert meeting. Adam then urges her to set up a trap for Melissa Claire Eden's character, Chelsea Newman, on the CBS soap opera. He thinks Sharon is the only person he can rely on to prove his innocence. She will, however, once more pick Adam and his drama above her husband, Ray Rosell's, Jordi Villasuso, it she accepts. According to V&R teasers, Sharon Newman will meet with Adam as requested. Everyone knows he took Faith to the hospital, she informs Adam. Ray and Nick, Joshua Morrow, viewed the hospital's security footage. Adam's assistance to Sharon's daughter on Young and the Restless is much appreciated. Not everyone would have followed his example, she notes. For her and her family, he risked his life. Adam then makes an effort to persuade Sharon to arrange a trap in order to apprehend Chelsea. Young and the Restless spoilers alert him to the fact that he is certain she is committing another scam. Adam is being railroaded by her. Sharon isn't sure whether or not to believe Adam. If he is fooling her, she tells him, she will never forgive him. Whatever he did for Faith on Young and the Restless, that is. Adam counters that if Sharon Newman believed he was guilty, she wouldn't have come to see him. She will undoubtedly consent to help Adam in his hour of need. According to previews for Young and the Restless, Sharon Newman informs Faith Newman, Olivia Allen Lind, that Adam is the kind stranger who came to her rescue. After her crash, he was the one who discovered her unconscious. Even though he may have lost his freedom if he had been detected, he took her to the hospital. Faith expresses gratitude to Sharon and asks if she ought to give Adam Newman credit for saving her life on V&R. But Nick Newman also contributes to the Young and the Restless conversation. He maintains that he is still a dangerous guy despite everything he has done for Faith. Nick then informs Faith that the person who attempted to kill Ray was her uncle. According to previews for Young and the Restless, he will not permit his daughter to communicate with the accused criminal. Sharon avoids conflict with her ex-husband and sits quietly. According to teasers for Young and the Restless, Ray and Sharon's marriage is on life support and on the verge of disintegrating. Adam Newman's presence in their lives has been the newlyweds' largest issue. Sharon has been accused by Ray of harboring romantic sentiments for Adam. She has consistently denied having feelings for Adam, but according to Young and the Restless teasers, Sharon Newman simply cannot avoid him. Sharon always steps in when Adam is in difficulty. It's the same this time, but it will be difficult for Ray to forgive V&R if he discovers that Sharon has been deceiving him. Ray will be furious to learn that she has been meeting with her ex-lover in secret. This duo is unlikely to be on Young and the Restless for very long. Shadow might end up becoming the next summer's hot coupling. Will Sharon Newman's divorce from the CBS soap series result from her scheme to assist Adam Newman? Continue to follow the development of this juice plot. Genoa City is alive with plotting, secrets, and the slow squeeze of vengeance in addition to commercial transactions and personal relationships. And Adam Newman, who is tenacious, cunning, and laser-focused, is the architect behind one of the most dramatic plots this week. Chelsea Lawson is his objective. Sharon Newman is one of his accomplices. Additionally, he is creating a trap so clever that it could completely upend the Newman legacy. Adam was obviously not there to play nice as soon as he returned to the scene. He has been surreptitiously watching Chelsea's accomplishments, connections, and power. With her business, family, charisma, and the kind of grit that makes her unpredictable, Chelsea now has her own power base. That seems dangerous to Adam. He believes she is outwitting him and underestimates his reach. He then starts whispering in Sharon's ear. He rekindles old ties, reminding Sharon of the emotional consequences and the common past. "You know how Chelsea works, Sharon," he says, framing his request as a favor, as if it were the obvious decision. "Her patterns are familiar to you. The only person who can assist me in exposing her true actions is you." Sharon hears about ancient trust, devotion, and a former companion. Adam wants to use manipulation, control, and a wed with Chelsea at its core. Moral ambiguities are nothing new to Sharon Newman. She has erred, taken chances, and trusted people when she shouldn't have. Adam now gives her the chance to exploit her relationship with Chelsea, to assist paint a picture of her that will make Chelsea seem weak, unreliable, and possibly even dangerous. Sharon is hesitant at first. "What exactly do you want me to do?" she says. Adam's response is ambiguous but effective. Observe Chelsea, collect proof, include her in your social circle, let her relax, and then, when the time is appropriate, expose her. Show the cracks to everyone. Allow Chelsea's empire to fail. Sharon is torn. She is aware that Chelsea has been cordial, shown Sharon kindness, and shared vulnerable times. It feels awful to breach that confidence. However, Sharon gradually starts to defend Adam's pressure, his reminders of power, and his hints that Chelsea has more sinister intentions. She says to herself, "Perhaps Chelsea isn't worthy of being trusted. Perhaps this is what I'm doing for the greater good." Chelsea receives an invitation from Sharon to Crimson Lights for a private lunch. They talk business, joke, and reminisce. Adam arrives casually at the table a little later, plays the observer, overhears bits of information, and leaves clues. Chelsea perceives mutual respect and longtime pals, therefore she isn't yet aware of the trap. Adam creates a circumstance in which Chelsea requires Sharon's assistance. It could be a personal matter, a commercial catastrophe, or legal advice. Sharon turns into a confidant for Chelsea. Chelsea depends on Sharon. From the shadows, Adam observes. After Chelsea relaxes and lets her guard down, Sharon gets evidence in the form of pictures, texts, phone conversations, and a botched business venture. Adam transfers these through reliable middlemen rather than directly. Sharon may confront Chelsea about them, or she may share them accidentally with Chelsea, causing a public conflict. The consequences start to occur. Once in a solid position, Chelsea now appears to be unsettled. The Newman team comes together. Adam puts himself in the role of the ally. Sharon is standing on precarious footing. The trap is set, and Chelsea is charged with betrayal, dishonest methods, and disloyalty to the Newman principle, rather than necessarily illegal action. There is more to Chelsea Lawson than just a romantic rival. She is intelligent, strong, and not scared to take on the Newmans both professionally and emotionally. Adam worries that Chelsea might reveal something he's keeping hidden, or that she might even threaten the Newman system of authority. He eliminates a threat and conveys the message, "No one edges me out," by confining her. Sharon believes that supporting this plot puts her morals and her relationship with Chelsea at danger. Additionally, she runs the risk of losing her bond with the Newman family, particularly with Nick and Nikki. Sharon will become estranged if the gamble fails. The stakes are quite high for Chelsea. Her son, her business endeavors, and her reputation are all on the line. She could lose everything, including relationships, social position, and even custody leverage, if the trap is successful and she is dismissed. She might become the hero of the hour if she fights back and it doesn't work, but at what personal expense? Chelsea goes up to Sharon. At a crucial point, Chelsea recognizes that something is wrong. The evidence might not stack up. "Why are you showing me this?" she asks Sharon as she approaches her. "Who handed it to you?" Under stress, Sharon snaps. Conflicted between her fear of Adam and her allegiance to Chelsea, Sharon might lose it and admit her discomfort, or even the fact that Adam begged for her assistance. Adam's ulterior motive was exposed. Chelsea is never the only topic of discussion. There could be covert financial interests, a takeover of Newman Enterprises, or even threats against the Newman family. Chelsea publicly retaliates. She might compile her own evidence, retain her own attorney, and reveal incriminating evidence of Adam's deceit. The roles could be reversed, a split within the family. The Newmans are split apart. Sharon and Adam might go renegade, while Nick and Nikki would support Chelsea. The brand of Newman breaks apart. Legacy is at risk. The Newmans will win temporarily if Chelsea loses, but they will eventually come under fire for how they got it. This has nothing to do with love triangles or business transactions. Power, trust, and the readiness to turn on oneself when the stakes are great are at play here. Adam Newman desires authority. The weakness of Chelsea Lawson's defense is Sharon Newman. Until she falls into the trap, Chelsea Lawson is unaware that she is being led into it. Genoa City observes. The audience holds their breath. There will be repercussions for every relationship, business transaction, Newman and Lawson when the trap is set.